at least one of you.
Hi guys, my name is Jeannie and you're watching Jeannie Reacts. So we're still on this Big Brother Naija matter and we're about to really get into the week that was. So it started on Monday. Monday was nominations and head of house task. And this week, our head of house was none other than Liquor Rose. So Liquor's reign was pretty interesting. I think that anything Liquor Rose's reign has taught me is that Nigerians love Indabuski type of leadership. We don't like anyone who's calm, who's just going to talk to us respectfully. We like it when you are rude and a prick. Liquor picked Saga as her deputy and didn't pick the obvious Emmanuel because, for one, she didn't want him to be in that head of house lounge with anybody but her. She wasn't even trying to see it for drama. She was like, nah, I picked Saga. Saga, go and enjoy with Nini. So that was this week's reign. It was Liquor as head of house, Saga as her deputy. Then, before they did their nominations, Big Brother is listening to us. Hi, Big Brother. Because finally we got some discipline. Big Brother pretty much played a tape for the house. And we could see Maria telling Perry to take off his mic for her to, I guess, say whatever intimate thing that they were both talking about. They played it for the entire house. Jackie was alive inside, like she was so happy, like all the housemates were just looking. And they both got strikes. JMK2 got a strike because she went into the jacuzzi with her microphone and spoilt it. So they punished all three of them. And part of the punishment also came with serious implications. One was no veto power could help them. Another was they couldn't or they can't be head of house for the next 2 weeks. No immunity, no veto save, barred from the head of house for 2 weeks. Okay, I said it. I kind of thought it was a bit unfair because I feel like in real life, like when you make all these friendships and all, like it's so that we can help each other. Liquorose would have easily saved Maria if she was allowed to. And I feel like it's because Liquor was head of house that he made sure to cancel veto power or any save and replace for these particular housemates. Anyway, nominations ended up showing us the mood of the house. The following housemates were up for eviction this week. We had Perry and Maria, which was sort of obvious. Queen and JMK, the two new girls, two new housemates, and Peace and Sammy, which I sort of saw coming. I think most people who nominated Peace were a bit like, this girl is behaving like smoke. Like she thinks she can just exist under the radar, so they put her up. Anyway, Liquor nominated Peace and then saved her and replaced Liquorous and replaced Peace, and replaced Peace with Cross. Cross she nominated because she says she feels like Cross is strong. I wanted to like test out his, I guess, strength. So Licorous's reign, I think I said it earlier. At first, she wanted like a happy reign. She wanted everyone to be, pleased with her. But she wasn't really getting things done. And the whole house was also on punishment. Aside from the strike, Big Brother punished the entire house because he claims that all of them had been infringing, had done some microphone infringement over the course of the period they've been in the house. So everyone served punishment. And it was hard to sort of get everyone in line because no one was listening to Liquor. So one day she literally lost it, shouted at everybody. But this was after like Why Money had coached her on how to be in Daboski. It was like, you have to tell everybody, keep quiet. Like it was funny. But yeah, Liquor, I also think is quite strategic because what's the point of finishing your head of house experience with a target on your back? Because after you're head of house the first week, you can't be head of house the next week. You're barred from playing the game. And that means you have no veto power, no one to save you. So if you're a dickhead the entire week, there's a high chance the other housemates are going to want to vote you. So I feel like even though we're looking at Licorice like, oh, she's not that strong, By Thursday or Friday, as the week went by, housemates were apologizing every time they didn't listen to her. They kind of felt for her as opposed to like feeling like they wanted to throw her under the bus. I also feel like that's also why she saved Peace. It's like Peace will never suspect that Licorice put her up, and will probably not even want to put Liquor up because she'll feel indebted to Licorice. So I think Licorice is playing a really smart game because I don't see any of the housemates putting her up except Cross, obviously. But I feel like she was a pretty, will I say, a pretty smart head of house. It's like these are your peers. She wasn't trying to do too much or trying to prove that she's a leader, but she wasn't being disrespectful up until that period when she felt like she needed to check the house. So I think in general, like she had a smart reign, I think. I don't think she's leaving this week with a target on her back. So it was a pretty stale week besides doing their tasks and like getting things done. Another punishment or like another thing that Big Brother added to the week was all the normal things that they were able to do for free, like open the freezer, use the washing machine, attend the parties. He put a price tag on that in that bag menu. So the housemates were paying for things that they were using recklessly in the past. And I guess this was just to imbibe some discipline in some of the housemates, I think. So Friday was pretty standard. The housemates were at the jacuzzi party in their bikinis and shorts, just giving them, trying to relax. I feel like at this point, the housemates that were up for eviction had literally just come to terms with their situation and we're ready to like turn up because it really could be anybody's last weekend. So by Friday, the mood kind of had simmered down and the housemates were ready to party and they had a good time. So Saga and Nini. Saga is still very much like whipped. He's in the why do fools fall in love? Like, because a part of me just feels like Nini has told him she has a boyfriend. Yeah, like who doesn't want to like sit down? This guy at the jacuzzi party was telling her how everybody else looked like bag of rice and only her looks like a babe. So it's like you come and be whispering sweet nothings in my ear. I've told you, like, I'm open with you. Like, I have a boyfriend, but you don't care. Nini is living the dream. Then Licorice and Emmanuel too sort of made like an appearance on Friday nights with their own deep conversations. Licorice pretty much came to Emmanuel like, dude, you're not as direct as I need you to be on things that I asked you. And Emmanuel is still like very indirect because I think he's really in love with the idea of Liquor and all the fans that she has and like their ship. I'm not sure he's really into her like that because for a lot of people too, it takes a while to like get to know someone and like fall in love and all of those things. But I think they're understanding each other more now, and he was just happy that he wasn't up and he was dating the head of house. That's how like it seemed. So that was Friday. Friday was a good like jacuzzi night party. The people were loose and ready to party. Saturday night was the Big Brother house party. And I think this was the best one we've had so far. DJ YC killed it. I was pretty happy with like her display and the music selection. And the housemates had the most turned time with their, is it old school theme that he did on Saturday. After the party is the after party. And this is where all the many dramas happened on Saturday. So, two ships were literally in turmoil on Saturday. The cameras had to be giving us Michael B. Jackie like content and Perea content. So, on the Michael and Jackie turf, the drama continues. So, Michael, I guess, is just hearing about a lot of the things that Jackie was up to last week, and he has been losing his mind because he's trying to define things with Jackie, but Jackie no do it again. She's just over it, and the whole time he has been screaming Jackie needs to stop playing with him. Jackie needs to stop playing with that man. I think Jackie and Michael need to just get that shit together because this storyline is kind of getting old, and Michael can see like Peace is in love. Like she's looking at you like she wants to eat you. She's your shoulder to lean on. So I think you should just, that's Michael. Michael should find a way to just integrate more with the other housemates rather than following up on this Jackie B storyline, because I think it's tired already. It was tired on arrival. Anyway, on to Peria. Perry and Maria, those two, I don't even understand, because I feel like at this point, Big Brother, we're not saying enough. Perry and Maria were having a conversation. Next thing, Maria is like, feigning ignorant. Like, what are you talking about? And Perry lost his mind. Now, Angel was watching the whole drama unfold. And so look at this life. After all this lot shaming that Maria gave to Angel behind her back, it was Angel that witnessed her shame. So she was trying to deny having any intimate dealings with Perry to Perry. And Perry wasn't having it. Perry was ready to cast her in front of that boyfriend that she has outside. He was like, what? You kissed me? You stroked my stuff? I stroked your stuff too. Maria was mortified. She was like, I fucking hate you, Perry. I'm walking away. It was very dramatic yesterday. And I didn't quite get it. But also, I think they still slept on each other's beds. It's just a weird toxic mix. But I think, for clarity's sake, I know that Maria doesn't want anything to do with Perry besides friendship and vibes, because she has bigger fish to fry, I think. So that's really what supped on Saturday. Was all the ships were kind of shaking, except Nini and Saga. Like, Nini and Saga are in a wonderful place. They're in a place of tranquility.
JMK, Queen, Maria, Pere, Sammy, and Cross.
Anyway, Cross is not going home today. I repeat, Cross is not going home today. Yay, I feel like I love a Sunday with eviction. That last week wasn't doing it for us, but this week we had a triple eviction. So JMK was the first to leave, followed by Sammy, and then Maria. Maria was a big shocker because usually girls that look like Maria aren't the type of girls that you would expect to not leave. But I feel like besides how she looked, like Maria brought so much content to this season, if we're all being honest. Her name was constantly on the news. She was giving everything that she was supposed to give. Drama, breaking the rules, She brought some entertainment, and it was just sad to see her go. But I think between her and Perry, I think she was the one that wouldn't have been able to survive the other. I feel like Perry is already even vibing with Marie, with Queen. Perry can change the script now and just be with someone else. But I can't imagine any other guy trying to play with Maria like that. And she did have lower votes than him. So it was sad to see her go just for content's sake. But better her than Cross, for example. Or even Queen. Because Queen I'm beginning to like. So with the 3 housemates that left, I would say good riddance. The show must go on. The housemates must reduce so that we can rest. So it was interesting. Sunday night was a good show in general. So this really was the week that was. Tomorrow will be Monday and it will be nominations, and I'm excited to see how the housemates react to Maria leaving, because they all seemed stunned by it. They never expected it, and I feel like any thinking person will realize that they don't even fully understand what the audience wants. So it'll be interesting to see who they nominate next week. So darlings, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.